Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be discussing a bit about bicycles. Now, most of us have one, but we don't always know the various parts and components, and sometimes we need to describe what's wrong with it or just talk about it, and we don't know how to explain something, so we're just going to go over some of the basic parts. So here we start with the wheel. The whole round part with everything on it is the wheel as a whole, but then this is the actual rim, it's called. The tire sits on the rim and there's a tube inside that holds air. The spokes are these metal lines that connect the wheel to the hub, which is this piece in the middle. And the hub actually is what allows the wheel to move and spin when you pedal. Then this piece that holds the wheel is called your fork. Mountain bikes have a suspension fork like this one that moves up and down when you go over bumps. Other bikes have a stiff, rigid fork that doesn't move. Then we go up to your handlebars here. You have the bar itself, which the grips sit on. You have your brake lever, and then your shifter here, high and low shift. You have the stem here, which connects the handlebar to the frame of the bicycle. And now, this is a little more technical, but this part here is called your head tube as part of the frame. This is the top tube up here, your down tube, seat tube, which connects to your seat post, and then of course your seat itself. Then you have your pedals. This is your crank arm. The whole setup at the bottom here is your crank, but the pedals connect to the crank arm, and then these are your front chain rings, and then that's a front derailleur. That's the mechanism that moves the gears when you press the levers from easier to harder. And then this is your chain, and then in the back you have your chain ring, your cassette, it's your cassette back there, with your rear derailleur, which is the mechanism that moves the chain from each of those rings up and down to make it easier or harder to pedal. And on the other side is your disc brake. And then lastly, as part of the frame, this is called your seat stay, connected to the seat tube, and this is called your chain stay, which is close to the chain. And so that pretty much covers all the basic elements of your bicycle. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.